Whether you're new to Wild Spirit Wolf Sanctuary or an existing supporter, we feel it's important to be transparent with everyone about the current reality being faced by not only our nonprofit, but many just like it. We have no desire to hide behind technical terms or broad statements, and instead, we want to be really honest and human with you all in saying that we are afraid. Right now, Wild Spirit doesn't know how long we can keep the doors open as a result of deep declines in donations. And if worse comes to worse, the animals, as well as the humans who call this sanctuary home, will likely be left with nowhere else to go. Though this statement feels jarring, the truth of the matter is that our nonprofit and countless like it have been teetering on the edge for quite some time. But with your help and the changes that we're making, there is hope. We would like to begin by showing what is happening behind the scenes. As a nonprofit organization, our operations rely solely on donations from people such as yourselves, as well as grants from governments or foundations. We want to be really clear in saying that our supporters are absolutely remarkable, and we can't express how much we appreciate you. Last year, with your generosity, we had our most successful giving season ever and raised over $105,000. This organization is only alive to this day due to every penny sent our way to support our animals, our humans, and the sanctuary as a whole. From the bottom of our heart, thank you all so much for everything that you do to help us take care of our rescues. We truly would not be here without you. Right now, we know that we're not alone, and we know that everyone is struggling, which is why it means all the more that you're willing to sacrifice even a single dollar to our mission. The economy is in a really concerning place right now for everyone, but especially for a nonprofit. Recently, organizations like ours have seen a drastic decline in donations and grant funding due to the economy. People have less to give, expenses only continue to grow, and grants continue to decrease, all of which is an incredibly dangerous combination. Our sanctuary has personally seen a 54.4% reduction in donations this year, which will likely result in between $250,000 to $275,000 less funding if this trend continues according to our projections. To make matters worse, the foundations and grants we previously relied on have been cut entirely or have been drastically reduced. This has resulted in a loss of approximately $80,000 of additional grant funding for our organization in this and recent years. Due to these nationwide trends, it is a terrifying time to be a nonprofit. And for the last few years, Wild Spirit has attempted to be a lifeboat that would save the animals from other sanctuaries who succumbed to these financial pressures. Between 2024 and 2026 alone, we were asked to take over or take in the rescues from a total of 6 canine sanctuaries on the verge of going under. Some of them have survived. Others we were able to help, but many of them are now gone. The population of these 6 sanctuaries alone resulted in approximately 335 canines that were at risk of being displaced in just those 2 years, and from the very facilities that the world depends on to give these animals a home when they have nowhere else to go. That doesn't even include the 450 plus animals displaced by the Ohio Fur Farm rescue we were a part of, or the 300 to 500 rescue requests that our organization receives from private owners every single year. The dominoes continue to fall. The truth is, our sanctuaries are sinking, and even those that have kept their head above water are starting to drown. We do not have the lifeboats to help anymore. We do not have the funds to save organizations when we are on the verge of needing to be saved ourselves. We are afraid, not of what happens to us, but of what happens to these animals if we drown too. So where do we go from here? Though Wild Spirit is creating many opportunities to increase revenue and adjusting our expenses as much as we can, at this time, we really need your support. We know this is not fair to ask of you, people who may be drowning too, but we're getting to the stage where there is nowhere else to turn. The lifelines are all but gone, and now we need to hold on to each other to keep us all afloat. This is a breaking point, not just for Wild Spirit Wolf Sanctuary, but for most sanctuaries just like us. We are a model that only survives to help animals in need if we also receive the support that allows us to do so. Again, our howling supporters are amazing, incredible people, and they bring us to tears every day with their generosity. But the world is in such a state that the dominoes are still about to fall, and we cannot support that weight anymore, not on our own. So if you can, any donation will help. If money is tight, we understand, and we want you to know that word of mouth can be just as valuable. Recently, we lost our Facebook page after it was hacked and deleted, a loss of over 850,000 followers. We were also forced to create a new Instagram account, which lost us almost 100,000 more there as well. As a result, our social media presence and the ability to reach our audience has been crippled, but we're doing the best we can to start over. So please make sure to check out those profiles as well as our TikTok and YouTube and follow along where you can. Alternatively, do you know a person who loves to support animals and might not know of us already? Do you know a company who would love to collaborate or partner with our sanctuary? Do you have any recommendations for avenues we might not know about that could help us during these hard times? Are you or your employer willing to do a matching donation? Or do you live in an area that could host a fundraiser for us? If you have anything at all that might help, or even just words of love and encouragement, you can contact us at info@wildspiritwolfsanctuary.org. We would love to hear from you. Right now, I promise you that anything you can offer is infinitely better than where we stand now, because where we stand is on the precipice. However, despite our projections, we do believe that if we meet our goal of $125,000, it will keep us from falling into the water below, like so many before us. If you would like to learn more about this situation, what Wild Spirit is doing to combat it, or how you can support us, please click on the fundraising button. I'm sure that this is the last news you wanted to receive, but we appreciate each and every one of you for taking the time to listen. While it is a difficult choice to make this information public, we know that our supporters deserve the truth and that we needed to take action and be vulnerable for the sake of our rescues. As always, thank you so much for your love and support. Love and howls, the Wild Spirit team.
Naughtiness. Hi. Thievery is not encouraged, sir.